You can't just go to sleep?
No. No, I still have havoc in my body.
You should give him some Sandman.
Like, what time do you go? What time do you get in the morning?
About 5:45, 5:50.
So you walk in the door 5:45, 5:50, and then how long does it take you to get to sleep?
Sometimes I have to lay there for about an hour.
Oh, an hour?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Tossing and turning, you can't get to sleep.
Really? Why, do you get stressed out or something? So you just lay for like an hour?
I'm asleep, I think, but partially, and I wake up. I'm awake, and I'm just rolling around in mid-sleep.
How long does it take you to get to sleep?
Sometimes I can just pass right out.
About 8
Yeah.
minutes.
And if I don't sleep within like 15, 20 minutes, I basically just get up and do something else because I'm pissed off.
But I know I have to sleep because I have to get my day going.
All right.
If it takes me more than 15, 20 minutes, I'm just fucking angry. And I have to go relax.
That's weird. When I go to bed, if nobody bothers me, not that my wife bothers me.
Is this on right now?
Yeah, but we can edit out the beginning if we want. I always do that.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, if I as soon as I lay down, I'm like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. I can't imagine an hour. What do you think about?
No, I'm just going around.
You what?
You just roll around trying to find your way out.
Trying to find your way out of what?
Why are you dragging me into some nightmare here?
I don't know. Yeah.
I know you're up to some kind of
No.
punchline here to make sure I look like a fool.
It just seems like such a tortured mind that you go to bed. I mean, you've been awake all night.
Okay, I was up awake all night long, working out. I'm on lunch hour. I'm on Havoc at about 12:30 in the morning.
Right.
So trust me, that stuff is still in you till about 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? I don't know, man.
Well, I'm having a hard time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fall asleep. I think now soon.
Huh.
Sorry, what time do you take Havoc?
He takes it at 12:30 at night.
Yeah, almost 12. 12 o'clock almost.
He works night shifts. That's why.
Yeah. So I'm always like bagged and destroyed.
Not like us.
Fresh and clean and happy.
All right, should we start it now?
Yeah, go ahead. I was waiting for you.
All right, good day. And welcome to Athletic Alliance, the Burner Blueprint, our 9-week journey to follow along the Burner Blueprint. I'm Rick DeBanks.
Dave McGregor.
And I'm Darren McGregor.
Right.
I'm back again.
And just to catch everybody up on what's been happening, we're following the Burner Blueprint, which comes with the burner, and it's a ketogenic or a cyclical ketogenic or a targeted ketogenic diet. So you can follow it and you can tailor it to what your individual needs are, and that's what we did in the beginning. Dave just wanted to go sort of targeted ketogenic, and he was backloading his carbs after he was training, and basically he's looking for body recomposition. Darren wanted to drop about 20 some odd pounds and just kind of go low carb and sort of integrate it into his lifestyle without being too difficult. And I wanted to go hardcore keto and just drive it through and drop about 30 pounds. So here we are. We are at week 4, right? Mm-hmm. 3 weeks are done. We're going into week 4. Is it 3 or 4? Whoa, man. Somebody just belched. Was it you or you?
Yeah, it's just a noise over there.
No, okay.
Well, it's on video.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll check the video and we'll see.
Oh yeah, it's probably you.
No, it wasn't me.
Waving the crap at me.
That's one nice thing about keto. You don't really have that kind of gas eruptions, right? So, anyways.
No, you don't, but you do if you had some plant life-based food. I'll tell you that much. Holy.
Okay, well, tell us about that.
So, no, that's okay.
So,
I wanna hear about this.
Last week we had a bit of a disaster, at least for Darren and I. Dave had a good week, but...
yeah, so he loses 4 inches off his waist.
I had a trip to Vegas that kind of derailed me a bit, and instead of a loss, I came back with, a pound and a half gain, I think it was. Yeah, a pound and a half gain. Mm-hmm. And Darren, the week before, had promised a big weight loss week. He was ginned up to do it, and he actually gained 2 pounds. Mm-hmm. So, this is the week. Yeah, we promised that we would get things back on track,
I'm
right?
doing the best I can here. It's not that easy.
Well, the best you
can't
be gaining 2
bike ride
pounds.
yesterday. Went for a bike ride the day before. You know, do anything you can. But I don't know. I think my body is just at its peak muscle point right now at 230.
So what he's saying is he's got no fat to lose.
Yeah.
He believes he's at less than 5% body fat.
I don't think so, but anyways.
So how did the last week go? Do we always start with you, don't we?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
of course we do.
Yeah.
Make sure I look like a fool first.
Well, maybe we want something positive to follow it up, right? But
Don't
so
want to end on a bad note.
yeah, we can't end on a sour note. So how did last week go for you?
Everything went well. Ate what I'm supposed to eat. I had one beer, and that was it, and one slice of pizza.
Right.
And I worked my ass off. I mean, it was hard.
And his target was 233. He said he was going to get to 233.
Well, I was 232.8 this morning on the scale, completely just unclothed, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But as soon as you put clothes on,
Well, yeah. We're keeping this consistent. We're weighing in the same way, pretty well every week. I'm wearing shorts and a shirt and no shoes. You guys both wore your shoes, right?
Yeah.
From the
Yeah,
beginning?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
wearing steel toes every time.
Yeah. That's confidence if you can weigh in wearing steel toes, right?
what do you wear steel toes for?
I don't know. In case he's got to lay the boots to somebody, right?
I weighed in at 209 without anything on, to give you a better idea. So I'm wearing somewhere like 7 pounds of clothing, right?
Right.
Plus
Okay.
8 pounds worth of boots.
And we'll just recap our starting.
probably about 190 pounds right now.
That felt like a shot.
Probably is. Oh, the way David loses weight, I mean, it takes me, 3 months to lose what he loses in a week, or a day.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
lose 4 inches off a waist in a month. I mean, who does that?
that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man, I've seen some results, but nothing that fast. It took me about 3 months to drop.
Well, to be fair, David's working out the most too, right? Like you're doing fasted cardio, right?
Yeah, I'm working out sometimes twice a day.
Twice a day he's working out. He's doing fasted cardio. He's hitting the weights, and he's keto every time except after a workout, right?
Yeah, I'm following the diet really strict too. The only time I ever really slip off is on the weekends.
Right.
And I didn't slip off last weekend, so.
Right.
Yeah, my weekends are my man.
All right, Mr. McGregor, let's start with you.
I'm going to carve up here a bit. Just turn on. 440.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Nothing. I won't touch anything so I can turn it off.
237.
Oh, great.
What the fuck? All right. Well, hey, you know what?
I mean, it's not like I have some pregnant gut hanging over the top of myself. You can't see myself, I don't have pregnant.
Well, you know what? Let's be positive and say at least you lost a pound, right? You didn't fucking gain a pound this time, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Well,
I guess,
it's all solid, I'm telling you.
were there any problems that came up?
Like, what problems?
I don't know that,
Well, there was a cheesecake problem last night. Somebody came in for overtime and had a little slice of that. But otherwise, I had blueberries.
Where the
Just
hell
a
do you
little
work?
slice.
You got people bringing a tuxedo cake, we've heard, right? We've heard donuts. Now cheesecake.
Apple pie with ice cream. I mean, I try to avoid this stuff. I'd be up to 250 if it wasn't
Like,
for this.
these guys, like, are they all baking for a hobby? Do you work with Martha Stewart or something?
No, it's you get called in because we're so low on manpower. I mean, we've seen the general public of what you only get nowadays, so you can only see the pickings you get.
Yeah. Well, don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
All right, so a few problems, right? But at least you lost a pound. You didn't gain 2 pounds this week. That would have been really
I didn't.
Embarrassing, man.
Really. I mean, you'll see. Watch and my last 4 weeks is when I go. Oh, all of a sudden, 220.
okay. Hey,
We know how it is with me. I know what I have to do. I go. Okay, I got 4 weeks left.
all right.
So,
Well,
you know what?
That's the prediction.
When it comes down to it, I will lose it.
All right, you're losing it. Okay.
My mind on this.
Here.
Ready to go next?
Yeah, just hold it on the thing so we can see.
All right, there it is. The huge amount of weight. That's 295.5.
Hey.
Holy shit.
Is it good?
That's like 6 pounds, isn't it?
You're 300 pounds. It's not
7
hard
and
to
a half,
lose it,
7 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 7 pounds.
if I start off at 300 pounds, I'm sure to lose about 50 pounds in a week.
Sure. 295.5.
But you and I aren't working out the way we used to work out, though.
Well, you know what? To
I
be
gotta-
fair, I haven't worked out at all.
I have to admit it. Like, you have got to put intense running in. I mean, I used to work out 4 hours a day. To drop that amount of weight, I go on a 3-hour bike ride and then go run down to the park for a bit, do some working out down there, ride back home. I mean, and then ride around again later on that day. I mean, if you really want to drop it when you get to a certain age, you got to really commit yourself. Remember how you were when you were 5 or 6 or 10 years old, riding your bike everywhere, all day long? You burn all those calories off, but your body's so used to taking in 25 to 3,000 calories a day. Right? I mean, that's how I am. And I would burn off 2,200 or 2,100 certain days. You can't really tell exactly how much, but you're still feeding yourself a lot.
Well, being active
lot of
is
intake.
definitely a key, right?
Yes, but as you get older, it's not. You can't keep as active. I find sometimes it's not easy, and a lot of things come.
Well,
into
yeah,
play.
and nobody. I mean, you can't be a kid riding a bike all day long, right? But that's
No.
where you gotta push yourself away from the table, man.
I-
Somebody's giving you cheesecake. You can't
I
shove your
love-
face in
I
and
did shove my face in.
you gotta take it easy, right?
Yeah.
You gotta show a little willpower or take a small piece.
I did. I took a real small piece, just a sliver of a size.
Like so, and everything else during the week was fine.
Yeah.
Huh. You know, I think we need a hidden camera.
I don't really get it.
I think we got to set something up because something tells me that I don't know. I think there's some misleading information.
Well, let's see. I didn't have any potatoes. I made sure of that. No potatoes.
Well, I will say this: last week when we had the disaster episode, we went straight out and left and went for sushi, right? And we had sashimi, and he had rice.
A little bit of rice, but I burned.
Well,
it
you
off
had a
pretty
roll.
quick.
No, you had 2 bowls. We both gave you our bowls of rice.
Well, don't give me your bowls of rice. I mean, if I see food in front of me, I'll probably eat it.
All right. Well, there you go. So
I'm not going there today.
hey,
I'll tell you that much.
how about what do you think about my 7 pound?
Roll.
Bring it in the big week like that.
I don't know what the hell
Jeez,
you
No,
what does a guy got to do to get some praise around here?
Well, like I said,
That's with no exercise too, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I was on point with the diet this week.
You're really
I
watching
said,
it, eh?
fuck it, man. Oh yeah, man.
yeah, I was watching it. I was really onto it first, and then the weekend came up. I'm like, well,
That's even lower than your goal.
Yeah, my
prediction,
target.
eh?
Yeah, I said, fuck the target, man. I said, fuck the target. I'm going to go over and above the target. Because you know what? If you follow the burner blueprint to the letter, the pounds just melt away. You watch. I'll pull another big week next week. So now I'm in the zone. Once you get into that ketosis, all the cravings go away. You don't want to carb up. You don't want
so next week.
cheesecake.
So next week I got to be 228.
Well,
Okay.
you know, I think we can give up.
But I got clothes on. I mean, if you took,
Well, we all do. It's the same for all of us, right?
yeah, but you have a, yeah.
Well, yeah, but I started with that though too, right?
No, you just have to.
Well,
pound
you
it
know
up,
what?
keep
And
going.
you can see how it adds up because now after 4 weeks, I'm down, 16, 15 and a half pounds, right?
Probably without clothes, you'll probably be down around 290, right?
You still look the same.
Somewhere. Thanks, man. Yeah, still look the same, huh? So there you go. So halfway to the target too, right? Which was 30 pounds. All right, I guess it's the big dog now. Big
Dave's
Dave.
gonna do it. Watch-
Dave
let's see how much
was-
what Dave loses, and then measure his waist.
Actually, Dave wants to stop losing weight.
Yeah, I want
I
to
think
stay the same, man.
I don't know how he can lose weight. I mean, this guy eats more food than I've ever seen anybody eat in his life. Good thing Fresh Meat Market's across the street.
all right.
There you go. Steel toe boots. I told you about 190. 217. Wow,
that was his
Steel toe
target.
boots on too. Holy. You know?
Look at this. Hey, man, 7 pounds. Good for you.
7 pounds
7
total.
pounds?
Since the beginning.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, and his target
217.
last week, Dave's target was 217.
Why do you want to be so skinny?
Dave brought it in.
Huh?
He's
I'm just
looking
cutting
pretty
fat.
fit, man.
Yeah.
Let's get the waist measurement.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just trying
see
to
the
cut it
nose
off
was-
the waist, man.
Yeah.
Another big thing for
Hey.
Dave is his target was he wanted to get a 35-inch waist.
Yeah.
Started at
35 inch.
39.6 he started at.
Well, that's where you get 6-packs, right? You're around 35, 36 inches. That's where you get fucking like ripped 6-packs. So that's what I'm going
Yeah,
for.
you're not going to have that with a 40-inch waist, are you?
I thought I did.
You got to
Yeah,
You gotta work out your abs.
still around 36.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
about
just a shy
36.
under.
Just a tad under.
That's
So
not bad.
Dave's got 4 weeks to pull 1 inch off his waist.
I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, man.
Down to 184
Yeah, the
pounds
front
from
the front of the abs are starting to come in. I got a little bit on the side there,
Yeah.
so try and get rid of that. But
29 years old though, never.
Yeah.
it's a good age.
Yeah, it's a good age. All right, so let's get some targets and predictions for next week. Can you shut that door there? We got a weirdo in the building that likes to press up against the door and listen to what we're talking about.
I don't know.
You can watch the video. We're filming it.
It's going to become live. You'll be able to see it eventually.
All right, Darren, prediction. What can we expect from you next week?
Well, I don't know if we get under 230 with these clothes on, but
Oh, Christ. The idea is not to lose weight, not to shed your clothes, right? Prediction. Target. What can you hit next week? 235. Can you do that?
okay,
2
I'll
pounds.
try 235.
It's like pulling teeth.
Well, you
man.
see it, man. I got this pain in my back. I don't know why it's there.
That's not going to stop you from eating, though, right? You can't. You
not
can't say,
eating.
"Hey,
This
I
is
ate
not
too
eating.
much because I had a pain in my back." Right?
This weight is not from eating. I'll tell you that much.
What is it?
I don't know. It just kind of gains up on me.
Okay, so 235. Can we say that? 2 pounds.
No,
Actually, you know what? Let's say 3. That would be your best week. Your single best week so far has been.
Well, I'm not pushing
A
this
1
heavy
pound
weight now.
gain.
I'm not pushing 300-pound bench. I'm not doing anything up like that now. I'm kind of holding back a bit so I don't keep the muscle up.
Here's your week so far. Your first week you lost half a pound. Your next week you lost 1.5 pounds. Then you gained 2 pounds, and then you lost a pound. So your best week so far is 1.5 pounds.
Well, what does everybody think I should do? Right? I mean, am I going to start dropping muscle on my body? You know, it's not like there's water retention, is there?
I think you should probably transition to more of a burner diet like I'm doing.
I
So
hate
you can
chicken
have the-
though. I hate eating chicken. It's like,
Well, eat steak.
shit. I mean, I eat steak.
You know
too.
what? Do you want to get an opinion on whether or not you're lean and you can't lose any more weight? Here, take off your shirt.
No, I'm not taking off my shirt. I'll do it to you guys.
I knew that would end. Well,
Yeah, well.
I'm not saying that I'm too ripped to lose any weight. That's the difference, right? All right, so 3 pounds, right? Your target for next week is 234. That's not impossible, is it? To hit 234?
No, it's not hard.
234.
I've been really focusing. I'm really trying hard. I mean, you know, I ran up a mountain yesterday twice.
Yeah.
Ran down.
Then
right
you know
there.
what, man? You must eat a fuck of a lot of food. Then.
I don't eat food.
If you're running up mountains,
I had blueberries yesterday.
all right. I'm gonna
Salad. No, I didn't have any protein yesterday except for 4 eggs.
I'm gonna go for 5 pounds. Another 5 pounds.
Jesus. 290, eh?
Yeah. 290.5. Actually, that'll put me at 20 pounds so far. David?
I don't know.
Big prediction, probably 210.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to lose too much weight. I want to try and weigh in at the same, man.
You guys almost have the complete opposite metabolism.
Yeah, well, we're
Sounds
20
like
years
it.
apart, too.
Well, fuck, it doesn't change that much in 20 years.
I could easily put this weight back on, though. I just have to start eating carbs again, and I'd go right back up.
Just
Oh, yeah. If
pass
you
it
just
on
go to
the way
McDonald's for every meal, you'll be right up there, right?
Yeah.
There's a pasta in the freezer. Eat that.
The thing is, I still want to lose some on the waist, right? So I'm going to predict I'll probably lose another pound.
Okay.
I'll probably go down to 216, and I think
With the steel toes.
Yeah.
I think I can get myself down to this. I'll probably end around like 213, 212, and then hopefully I'll have my abs then, and then I could start bulking back up.
Then you guys can get David to take his shirt off on here.
Yeah, see, that's the tough thing, right? I mean, you want to get abs, but not if you got to be, thinner than you want to be, right?
I'm definitely losing size in my arms, but not strength.
Yeah.
I'm still strong as shit at the gym. I'm just losing a bit of size.
All right.
It's easy to put size back on.
So there you go. I think
That's
we've
Rick.
redeemed ourselves a little bit, right? We've had a pretty decent week. I mean, even Darren pulled a pound, and boom, there you go. So next week, we got big predictions, right? Actually, you're not going to be here.
No, I won't be here.
Well, okay, so you're not going to see David for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, he's got 2 weeks, so he's going to get his...
Okay, so in 2 weeks, let's say I can get myself down. Let's see if I can hit that 35-inch waist by 2 weeks.
35
Boy,
inch
you gotta
waist.
drive and blow away.
I feel like
That
I'm a
felt like
kid
a shot
again.
again.
This is how I grew up.
35 inch.
I was just always ripped on for being skinny when I was a kid.
Hey, so was I.
You know what, man? 217 pounds isn't skinny, or 210, or whatever the hell it really is, right?
Took me a
You
long
can't
time.
say that's skinny.
No, it's not skinny.
All right.
Don't worry, I was skinny too at one time. I just don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You're out of here?
None of us do.
Okay.